Yeah?
Hey, your package is here.
Oh, sweet. I've been waiting for that. This is awesome. I needed this.
What is it?
This is Gamer Subs. Probably one of the best energy drinks around. I ordered this a while ago and been waiting for it and honestly needed it. I've been recording here for a while.
Heck yeah.
Gamer Subs, if you guys didn't know, is the leading energy drink, and it has multiple flavors such as strawberry lime, peach mango, strawberry kiwi, and cherry slushy. They have canned form. They also, if you guys go to gamersubs.gg, have they have cups. They have a powdered form. They have a non-caffeinated version for people that are sensitive to caffeine. And one thing I love about Gamer Subs, I have Crohn's, so I'm very sensitive what goes into my body. They use all natural ingredients. Some is artificially flavored, but all the ingredients is natural. They use B vitamins, they use vitamin D, they use vitamin C, and they use tea leaves. So they're all of the caffeine and energy that you're getting is coming from green tea. So it's awesome. And this is probably my favorite. Peach mango is best flavor around.
I was gonna say, I really like the artwork on the can.
Yep, the artwork is my favorite. And honestly, I recommend it for anybody, whether you're a content creator like me, whether you work a normal job, 9 to 5. This has just the right amount of energy to get you through your day without having that crash that most energy drinks give you at the end. So make sure you guys go to GamerSubs.gg today to get yourself some. And
Can I try?
Yeah, you want to try?
Yeah. It smells good.
It does, and it doesn't it taste like.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it taste like peach rings?
It does.
It tastes like peach rings.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
This is really good, you guys, and it's affordable. I paid in total $40 for this with shipping, and averaged out to $3.50 a can. That's still more affordable than going to the store. I definitely recommend it. Make sure you guys get some today. What is up, guys? Darklight Reactions here, coming back at you with another banger reaction video. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And if this is your first time on the channel, what is up? I am Darklight. Here on Darklight Reactions, I provide a wide variety of gaming reaction videos of all kinds. I react to all styles of music, and we play all sorts of games. Old, new, popular. You know, currently right now we're playing Star Sand Island. That's a cozy farming game that just recently came out. It actually got pulled from Steam for a time because they had to fix some game mechanic that they had assets they didn't ask permission to use, so their game didn't get nuked. So yeah, as of right now, if you haven't bought the game, you can't get it until Steam reapproves their build that they submit them. Basically, they fixed it already and submit it to Steam, but you can't purchase it as far as I know. Feel free to correct me in the comments down below on that. But I'm playing that. I'm also playing Valheim, if you know what that is. I'm playing a few other open world survival craft style games. Winds of Valen is another game I'm playing. So we are playing all sorts of games here. We do all sorts of reactions to all styles of music: rap, rock, hip hop, metal. Does not matter what it is, we check it out here. And we do take requests, and I'm not one of those channels out there. I'm nothing against them. You know, you want to get a bag, you get a bag. But I do have a full-time job, and I do this just because I enjoy it. So I do take reaction requests. So if there's anything MGK related or other hip-hop artists or rock or whatever you want me to check out, feel free to comment in the comments down below. I want to let you guys know ahead of time, because of the feature on this and how popular this song is, I already am blocking a portion of the screen off. I may have to blur this one. Sorry, not sorry, gotta do what I gotta do to get this video out. I know some channels haven't blurred their reactions, so feel free to go check those out if you want to. But without further ado, this is MGK Fix Your Face featuring Fred Durst. If you don't know who Fred Durst is, you probably don't belong on this channel. That isn't really an insult. I mean, seriously, like, if you don't know who the lead singer of Limp Bizkit is and the founder of one of the, in my personal opinion, it's one of the greatest punk rock bands, you know, metal, whatever you want to classify them as, I grew up on that. You know, Limp Bizkit is a classic, and if you don't, like I said, if you don't know who Fred Durst is, you don't belong on this channel. But this is Fix Your Face, and from what I've heard, he took shots at Yungblud. If you guys don't know, MGK used to have history with Yungblud. They used to be friends, and apparently he took shots at him in the song. So let's see if we can't catch it in the bars here. I'm not too good at that, so I'll do my best. Hopefully we can catch it. I'm going to be listening for key things that I know that I've heard have been said about Yungblud before by other artists. But I've been talking way too long. Sorry about this long intro, guys. Let's get into this. Ooh, okay.
That's right, motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep.
Bring it on. Shut the fuck up. Get up, get up. You got that right. It's time to turn this motherfucker around.
Hold up, we're going all the way back. Let's spin it back. That was an okay. We're starting out like that. Oh man, that has that classic Limp Bizkit sound. Oh, I missed it.
That's right, motherfucker. Yeah. Bring it on. Shut the fuck up. Get up, get up. You got that right. It's time to turn this motherfucker around. Hey, sometimes I need alone time, but for this one time, I'm all over your ass like cum drying. I heard that they don't like me, that's fine, cause we don't like y'all, and we not like y'all. I'm done trying, I tried dying enough times. 8 lives, I used all those, I'm on 9. What's up here? If we all really stuck here, is there anybody else who doesn't give a fuck here? Yeah. Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars.
Oh,
Leaving private schools trying to be outlaws. And the old
yep. He definitely took shots at Yungblud. All right. If you guys don't know, let me just clarify. They used to be close, from what fans thought at least. Because I mean, if you guys don't know, they did a song together. I'm Not Okay. They did 2 different versions. They did like a sad, slow, extended version, and then they did like the music video. I think we even reacted to the music video. And I got nothing against Yungblud. I'm a huge fan of him here on this channel. We do multiple reactions, so I'm interested to see if you guys have any lore of like why. I mean, I think I know from what I did my own research, and from what I was able to find out, and you guys would have to clarify down in the comments below. I guess on some podcast or some talk show, Yungblud basically didn't defend MGK when someone said that MGK basically stole his look, and that's basically what MGK prompted him like to be like, all right, well, F you then, you're not my friend, clearly, because you don't have my back. So definitely interested to see kind of what happened and how Yungblud responds to this, if he responds at all. I don't think he needs to, you know. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of both of them. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I mean, that's where my parents were born and raised. I mean, my mom was, anyways. And, you know, I'm from that neck of the woods. I really do support MGK, and I've grown to love Yungblud, so it's kind of crazy to see them beefing, or if this is just one of those one-sided beef that MGK's trying to start, and then he gets stomped out. We'll see. I don't know. This is a banger song so far, so let's back it up.
You got that right. It's time to turn this motherfucker around. Hey, sometimes I need alone time, but for this one time, I'm all over your ass like cum drying. I heard that they don't like me, that's fine, cause we don't like y'all, and we not like y'all. I'm done trying, I tried dying enough times. 8 lives, I used all those, I'm on 9. What's up here? If we all really stuck here, is there anybody else who doesn't give a fuck here? Yeah. Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars, leaving private schools trying to be outlaws. And the old heads always trying to kill the vibe, but rock's not dead long as I'm alive, so all around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't.
Oh my god, dude. I love the way that this sounds. This is just straight punk, rock, heavy. Oh man. This is like, I'm definitely having like deja vu hearing, you know, Fred Durst It's crazy.
Doesn't give a fuck here. Mickey Mouse kids turn rock stars, leaving private schools trying to be outlaws, and the old heads always trying to kill the vibe. But rock's not dead long as I'm alive. So all around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. All around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her. Silicon Valley, silicone tips, psilocybin in milligrams is the new age fix. The only rare thing left is the New York strip. I heard they want the old me, get off my new age dick.
Oh man, I mean, I will say a lot of the sentiment is MGK just basically hops around genres, and I've never seen him do that. Like, even back in the day, and this isn't me defending him, like, for those that don't like him, I'm just being honest. Like, from back in the day, I remember he did collabs. Even back in the day, he dabbled in everything. Like, I remember Swing Life Away was an earlier version of kind of like his mix between rap and rock, and he like basically did a whole video in collaboration with Kellen Quinn. And if you know who Sleeping with Sirens is, or who Kellen Quinn is, it's like it's completely what you would think is outside his wheelhouse. He does everything. And I love that. I love artists nowadays that aren't afraid to like dabble in everything. You know, I don't mind it. I really don't. And I think if you are just stuck in one genre, that's fine. If that's what you want to do, if that's your wheelhouse, if you just want to do rock, there's nothing wrong with it. But I really don't see a reason to shit on other people for, you know, branching out and trying to do new things and like dip their toes into it. I feel like if you get threatened by, to me it's more like, oh, you're threatened if they're dipping their toes into it and you're starting to attack them, you know what I mean? So I think it's just dumb. Like, music is music. Who cares what style it is, you know?
It's with horsepower, I'm a concrete cowboy. The 100 Gavapain couldn't calm me down, boy. Even with some filler, they couldn't change my lips. Even with some Altoids, I'ma still talk shit. They should've never gave me money. Should've kept me in the house like it's 2020. Cause I'm back outside, ain't got nothing to do except piss y'all off, cause I got nothing to lose. So all around the world.
I caught that. Hold on, that was funny. Sorry guys, my girlfriend was texting me. My bad.
Gave me money, should've kept me in the house like it's 2020. Cause I'm back outside, ain't got nothing to do except piss y'all off, cause I got nothing to lose. So all around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. All around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. Yeah, when you talk to me, fix that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, fix that fucking face. Yeah.
Alright, let's back it up a little bit. I'm going to say my final, and then we'll let this video finish out, and I'll give my conclusive thoughts at the end. But I will say this. I love this. I love the video. I love the style. I love that he got Fred Durst on this. I think that their styles mix perfectly well together, in my personal opinion. You know, if you don't like that, I personally don't care. I really do like that he's got Fred Durst on his track. Like I said, I grew up with Limp Bizkit. Simple Plan, Good Charlotte. Those were all bands that like my sister loved and pretty much instilled into me by burning me CDs, along with Chevelle, Breaking Benjamin, I believe Red as well. I mean, Red's a little bit later, but still, like, these were all bands that like my sister got me into and I grew up loving, so it's awesome. I also kind of love that it's MGK, and what I mean by that is it's his kind of no give a fuck, no give a shit, just, this is me, if you don't like it, kiss my ass. Like, he's still him. And a lot of people don't like that. They don't like his arrogance, they don't like his cockiness, but honestly, I'm going to say something that might be a hot take. I respect him for it. He has always been him. He has never given a fuck what anybody has ever said about him. He doesn't care what the media says. He doesn't care what other artists say. He has always been him. He's done his thing regardless of the mistakes he's made and some of the things that people might not like. I love the fact that he's unapologetically him, because I think it makes his music that much more likable, in my opinion. I love this song because of how it's just kind of like, if you don't like me, that's what you get. 2 middle fingers. I love that.
Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. Yeah, when you talk to me, face that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, face that fucking face. Yeah. They build it up, I tear it down. 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 I told you, motherfuckers. All around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. All around the world, I know you feel this shit. Wish I had her, wish I was her, wish I gave her, but I don't. Yeah, when you talk to me, face that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, face that fucking face. Yeah. Yeah, when you talk to me, face that fucking face. Yeah, motherfucker, face that fucking face.
Nice. Well, first of all, Sam Cahill, you killed it. So he directed they directed this, they produced it, and then they got another producer. Okay, yeah, this was phenomenal all around. I'll link the original video down below, guys. Make sure you guys go give it some love and support. And like I said, keep in mind, depending on how YouTube is with this one, I might have to heavily blur it. Sorry. I mean, some channels didn't have to. I've noticed some people doing like I did, where they just blocked the camera, they paused a lot. I mean, shouldn't have an issue, but just in case for some reason it just gets outright blocked, I will be adding some blurs there. But let's talk about the song. Let me tell you this, first and foremost, like I said, I love this. I love MGK. Like I said, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. My mom's from Cleveland, Ohio. He's from this neighborhood, and yeah, he's not joking about some of the earlier stuff he talks about. It's you know, every state kind of has their rough area and their rough city, and you know, I kind of like gravitated towards him more when he honestly started doing mixing his rap with rock. Like, I would say honestly, my first song I really liked about him was Swing Life Away. I love that collaboration. And then after that, I started getting into his rap stuff, and I was like, wow, you know what? He's not bad. I really do like this. And if you knew what it took me to actually listen to like rap, you guys would know earlier I was very closed-minded and did not like rap at all, because I didn't understand, you know, it musically. I didn't understand where it came from. But after listening to it for a while and doing reactions to other rap artists, I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of understand it. It's another form of expression, just like all these other songs. So I really fell in love with him early on. And then, like I said, we discovered Yungblud. I'm actually very surprised he took shots at Yungblud. I'm surprised that Yungblud didn't really defend him more. So I don't know if they really ever had, like I said, you can't know if they were friends. I mean, as fans, we'd like to hope that two artists that we love, you know, behind the scenes are BSing, smoking cigars, drinking together, partying, having a good time. But the likelihood is they probably just did that one collaboration together, and after that probably have never spoken again. I could be wrong, but it sounds like, I mean, I think they did a couple videos together. But, again, that don't mean nothing. That could be business, you know. That could have been a business move, so... I'm very interested to see, like, if Yungblud ever responds or says anything. You know, it's kind of crazy he took shots at him. That was interesting. Like I said, really love the music. I also want to point out too something before I go. I really do like the black and white style filming here, and I do like that to kind of go with the lyrics. You know, all around the world, I know you feel this shit. I love the fact that they were actually like filmed in different locations and spots and stuff like that. That was cool. Like almost like cabin out in the woods, like really out there in the boondocks, like just out in, you know, the countryside. And then they did one on top of, looks like a skyrise or a building. It was supposed to be like imitate like a city. And then they did one kind of like down in the streets in the town, like with people. It was really cool. And then, you know, venues and other places. Really like the camera work on this one. I'm a huge nerd for that kind of stuff on this channel. If you guys are new here, do not be surprised if you go back and watch my other reactions where I sit there and I point that out and I talk about, like, hey, where did they film this at? This is really cool. I like the cinematography of this. I like the camera work. I like the filming. I like that kind of aspect of these videos. And that was really cool. Like I said, I really think that made this video as well. That black and white kind of filter there. Like I said, MGK killed it with the rap there. Really liked the vocals, liked the lyrics. And yeah, I enjoyed this overall. Like I said, I will link the original video down below. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below about the whole shots that he took at MGK. That was kind of crazy. I mean, at Yungblud, that was kind of crazy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for love and support, and peace out.
Dark category, lighting up your mind. Catch the fire, spinning on this grind. Feel the pulse steady breathing through the screens. Together we're riding, tearing up the scenes. Dark light, the echoes of the night. Shout it loud under digital light. Rocking hard, yet storms in sight. Join the ride, yeah, and hold on tight. Metal thunder, feel the bass drop deep. Feel the energy lift you from your seat. Eyes wide open, vibing in the flare. Every second an electric snare. Dark light, the echoes of the night.